Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping in. Now listen, so I saw a clip that one of the hosts from the Breakfast Club posted. I think it was Charlemagne posted, and he had a brother on there, and the brother said he would never be with one woman, and that he is upfront with the women, but he also is not trying to control the woman. She could do whatever she want to do. And you know what? I've seen other men say something similar, that they cannot see themselves being with one woman. And I just don't understand it because, well, I understand it because I'm a man. And I understand that, yes, it would be, in theory, you would think it would be great to be with multiple women. If I wanted to be with multiple women, I am sure that I could be with multiple women. I'm positive of that. And I have lived that life up until the age of 21. I don't understand men in their 30s and 40s and 50s saying this. And it really speaks to either brokenness, trauma, confusion. That confusion could be sexuality confusion. It just does not make sense. Because why would you want to sleep with multiple different women once you come into the knowledge of STDs, soul ties, not just sexually transmitted diseases, but spiritually transmitted diseases? After you have watched Snapped, after you have seen and heard millions of women cry about wanting a relationship, as a man, why do we continue to perpetuate a cycle of pain and confusion and toxicity? Now, this brother said he's gonna be the man that his mother never had. I can assure you that his mother did not want a man to come and tell her that he is going to be sleeping with her and other women. They probably slept with her and other women and didn't tell her, and she found out the hard way. But I'm sure what the man his mother really wanted is a man who was going to marry her and be faithful to her and be with her and only her and help her raise the son that he helped create. I'm sure, or raise the son that she already had in him. I'm sure that's what a mother wants. No woman in her healed mind wants a man to put her life at risk by sleeping with her and then sleeping with other men, and then somebody gonna say, sleeping with other women. And then somebody gonna say, well, I know, well, what if he using protection? That's not realistic. Men don't even like using protection. Men hate protection. And then the men who do use protection, you're still putting a woman's life at risk, because if this man comes and he sleeps with this woman, he come and sleep with this woman, then he goes and sleep with another woman. Who's to say? This is why the show Snap exists. Who's to say one of those women that he sleeps with isn't going to become obsessive? Because we all know that there are women who men can be honest with and tell the truth to, and they don't listen because they feel like, oh, he's been hurt. Oh, poor baby, he's been hurt, but I'm going to show him real love, and I'm going to heal his heart, and I'm going to love his socks off. And then when she realizes that no, he is grown and he has made a conscious decision that he is not going to be with one woman, she loses her mind. She loses her mind. She's smoking that weed with him, but she got some bunk in there, and it done hit her the wrong way. And she wake up one day, and that other woman he's sleeping with, she go loosen the lug nuts on her tire. She go put sugar in her tank. She go bust her windows out. She go slice her tires. When the woman still keep dealing with this man, because now she finna fight for her man. Now they finna fight to be the number one concubine. This other woman who from the streets, who been for the streets, who the only women that's gonna agree and sign up for something like what this brother talking about is women who are from the streets, meaning women who are for the streets, women who have been taken advantage of at a young age. That's what men got to understand. You're not even dealing with no whole human being. When you tell a woman that she not finna be your only woman, that you're gonna be sleeping around with multiple women, and you can't see yourself with one woman, for one, she want to deal with you because she see your pain. And she see your pain, she see your confusion, and she recognize it because pain recognize pain. And that's why she even signed up for it. Because she done lost all her self-worth, and she don't even feel worthy of having a man to herself. She done went through the R word. She done went through the M word. She done been through it. She done had hands put on her. She done been through it. That is the only type of woman. I done worked with thousands of women. I've been doing this for over 15 years. I know what I'm talking about. It ain't no whole human being, no healed, whole, healthy human being that's going to, especially a woman that's going to agree to sign up for that. When you see this happening, look in these women history. Look at these women history. You're going to see sexual exploitation in their past. You're going to see violation in their past. You're going to see abandonment in their past. You are not seeing something that is healthy. You ain't no woman who was raised with a strong mother or a strong father or both of them together, and life was spoken into her, and she was loved on, and she was taught, and she was raised. This is a woman who she was left to fend for herself. She was abandoned. She didn't have real love. That's the only type of woman that's signing up for that. And I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of these men that's saying they telling this to these women, for one, they telling this to women who work in the sex industry. That's who they saying it to. But they going on radio and TV saying this, trying to sound cool to other men. A lot of these men is sexually confused. I ain't saying that brother is, but a lot of these men sexually confused. A lot of these men want them a banana in their tailpipe. A lot of these men is full of fear. A lot of these men full of pain. And like what this brother said, basically what he said in Manglish is, because I never saw a man love my mother and be faithful to my mother, I don't believe a man should love one woman and be faithful to one woman and be in a relationship with a woman. Because if my mother was not worthy of it, then no woman is worthy of it. So what happened to my mother, I'm going to continue to perpetuate that in the lives of other women. And I'm not going to, and the way people say, oh, well, he being honest. Well, he was not in the bedroom with his mother and the men he saw her with, or the man he saw her with. So he don't know what they told her. And that's not That type of failure is not what a mother is going to sit and talk to her son about. He don't know what they told her, and I'm pretty sure. And this ain't rocket science. This ain't something new. It's a million men that tell a woman, "I'm not ready for a relationship, but I still deal with you and sleep with you." And it ain't nothing new, but it's broken talking to broken. It's hurt talking to hurt. It's pain talking to pain. It's abandonment talking to abandonment. It ain't healthy talking to healthy. And this is the thing. When you want to live a destructive lifestyle, when you want to live a lifestyle that does not have stability, that is not moving the story forward, that is not moving the movie of life forward, that is not advancing our people, when you want to live that type of lifestyle, then live it in silence. Don't tell nobody else. When you want to go to hell in a handbasket with gasoline draws on, go by yourself. Don't take these children with you. Don't take these teenagers with you. Don't take these college kids with you. Don't take these confused, broken, hurt, and lost adults with you. Go by yourself. You want to do that? Okay, sir, congratulations. Okay, ma'am, congratulations. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself because it's toxic, it's destructive, it is counterproductive, it is ignorant, and it makes absolutely no sense in the world. Because how is that going to help us as a people? How is that going to advance us as a people? Oh, well, who said I care about advancing us as a people? Then what are you living for? What are you doing if you're not going to be here and be of use and be of purpose? What are you doing if you're not going to add? Instead, you're going to take away. You're going to hurt and you're going to perpetuate the cycle. So the only women signing up for this is broken, hurting, lost women. Ain't no healthy, whole, confident, ready to be a mother woman finna sign up for no man saying he's not going to be with one woman. Yes, these women going to say that out their mouth. They're going to say out their mouth, oh, I'm happy, I am whole, I am healthy. It is nothing wrong with having multiple sexual partners. Yes, it is. Because you mix in bacteria. Oh, we use protection. It's diseases on the skin. That what you put on that member down there can't block that disease. It's spiritually transmitted diseases. And the thing about it is it ain't just about you and the other person that so-called agree to this. It's about all the other bodies that you bringing into it, all the other spiritual beings you bringing into it that are in spiritual warfare, that you become the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's deeper than sex. It's deeper than just sleeping with somebody. So it's like if you're not in a place to where you want to be with one person, then be with nobody. Be with nobody. Don't spread yourself around. Don't spread yourself thin. Don't give your body to nobody. Just be abstinent. Just be celibate for the rest of your life. Like, don't bring nobody else's heart into this brokenness and confusion and this trauma. It's like, come on now, we got to do better. We got to do better. This is just absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that we got grown people. And I guarantee you, the people who talking like this have not hired a life coach in their life, have not hired a therapist, and not really done the work, not talked about that. Because if you get a life coach or a therapist, psychiatrist, anybody, and you do 12, 20 sessions, if that person is worth anything, you're going to see things differently than to go out and create this type of risk, take this type of risk and put yourself in harm's way of somebody being crazy and somebody taking your life because they want love that bad. And just because of what you saying out your mouth is the truth and it's up front, that you expect anybody who deal with you to be okay with it. No, it's a lot of times we go in situations in business, in life, in love, where it's not what we want, but we say, let me go in to get my foot in the door. I just finished filming for a TV show, and the vice president and the other cast and other producers was like, hey, it ain't what you want to be paid, but just do it for this season, and then next season you can renegotiate and get what you want. It's like we do that all the time. So that's what so many women doing when a man tell her he ain't ready for a relationship, and then the man say, well, I told her so, that's her fault for getting hurt. But it's like that ought to show you the desperate measures that women are willing to take because they want love so bad, because they want a man so bad, because they want a warm body so bad, because they want to be accepted so bad. They want to have companionship. They want to be touched. They want company because they're not created to be alone. So it's so many women that will compromise their self-worth, compromise their self-respect just to be close to a man. And men see this vulnerability, men see this insecurity, men see this weakness, and men are playing on it. And that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Hey, this Tony guys, I'm finna do a little talk, do this same exact talk on Instagram Live. God bless you. We'll talk soon.